Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So today topic will be clustering. As a revision, clustering is part of descriptive modeling technique. Okay, let's assume this picture is the picture of the people who live in Changlun. So there are lot of people who stay in Changlun. So they might be the student who study in UAM, or also they might be the staff who work in UAM, and so on. So each of the people who live in Changlun might have some similarity and dissimilarity. For example, the similarity among them is some of them might stay in apartment and some of them might stay in a normal house. In another example, so their similarity and dissimilarity will be based on their income. So let's say some of them might have a very high income and some of them might have a very low income. So another example is based might differ or similar based on their country of origin. So maybe some of them do come all the way from China, or maybe some of them are Malaysian and scattered all over Peninsula and Sabah and Sarawak. So another example, these people in Changlun these people in Changlun also can be dissimilarity or similarity based on their hobby, such as maybe some of them like to play golf and some of them like to play soccer. So based on dissimilarity and the dissimilarity, so we may tend to cluster or group these people into certain classes or group. So what is clustering? Clustering is a process of grouping the data. So in this context of example, grouping the people into certain classes or cluster, so that the people within the cluster have a high similarity in comparison to one another, but are very dissimilar to another people in another cluster. So what is the purpose of having this cluster? So let's say, for example, we have cluster A and cluster B. Cluster A might refer to those who have a very high income. Cluster B refer to those who relatively have a low income. So the government might want to allocate some medical support. So based on this cluster, so the government might prefer to give support to those who came from cluster B. Another example is, let's say that a company want to set up a food stall. So they want to know whether it's suitable to put for example, fast food restaurant. So they found that based on this cluster, most of the people in Changlun come from high income people. So they most likely to develop to set up the fast food restaurants such as the KFC, the Pizza Hut and also the Domino's Pizza, compared to set up the normal food stall. So another example that we can show here is, let's say that cluster A is and cluster B refer to those who belong to belong technology savvy. Cluster B refer to those who less technology savvy. So one example is, if we would like to do promotion, so the company might prefer to do promotion to dedicate more on to do the promotion on social network, since they know that majority of the people in Changlun are technology savvy. They have capability to access the social networks such as this Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and they are also high quality of gadget such as the iPad, Samsung Note and so on, compared to the traditional to do the catalog or to sending their mail into those customer mailing boxes. So that's all for today, and we continue in we continue another in the next chapter during our next session. Thank you.